glasses, and I expect lots of you do as well, and I can't see at all well without my glasses. Everything's all blurred and funny. Things look very different when we wear different sorts of glasses. Like if you borrow my glasses, things will look blurred for you, I'm sure. But if I were to put my sunglasses on, that, everything would look very much darker, wouldn't it? It'd be much more hard to see, especially here. Very dark, isn't it? Don't use sunglasses very much these days, do you? But nevertheless. And if I look through binoculars, you see, then I just see up close, not a bit of you, and a bit of you, all the other way around, very, very far away. So we can look at things in a different way, can't we, through our glasses or lenses. And we can do that with Jesus. As we look at his cross, it's very easy not to see it properly, isn't it? Very easy. And to misunderstand it. You need to have the right glasses, the right way of seeing it. And Good Friday, the crowd saw Jesus on that cross, crucified, and they didn't really know what was going on. No one really knew what was going on. No one could really see. Except the darkness covered the land. It's like they had blurred vision. There was a dark and clouded vision. And even those who loved Jesus, as his friends, his mum, and the people who loved him, they couldn't see properly what was happening. And they just felt very, very, very sad when they saw this. They felt very hopeless and sad. But the crowds, as we just heard, the crowds, they thought Jesus, he pretended to be the king, and they thought they'd let them down, he'd let them down. And so they laughed at him, and they mocked him, and they shouted at him, they spat at him, and they whipped him, and they hit him, and they were horrible to him, because they didn't see who he was, what was wrong. And they were all wearing, all of these people were wearing the wrong sort of glasses, if you like. They weren't seeing things properly. And when he died, everything went dark. Everything went dark, and no one could see properly. Except there was one person who saw a glimmer of light, a glimmer of understanding. And he was the most unlikely person of all. He was a Roman soldier, a Roman officer. He was tough and strong. He'd seen many of these crucifixions, but he'd never seen one like Jesus before. He'd never seen a person like Jesus before. And he was the only one who saw a glimpse of what was really happening. And he was amazed. And he said, "Surely this is the Son of God." Not some other ordinary man, not someone who pretended to be king, God's Son, God himself. And that's the truth, that only that one man glimpsed that day. God's Son. And, you know, it's very easy for us, isn't it, to just look very casually at the cross and Good Friday, Easter and so on, just think, well, it's just a nice story. Everyone always thinks that. And you know, Jesus, when he said, "Come and follow me," he didn't say that to the crowds. He said that to people, one or two people at a time, so they could decide for themselves, not just follow the crowd, but they could decide for themselves what they saw. These people wanted to really know who Jesus was and what he'd done for us. And he's done something wonderful that changes absolutely everything. And we can look at ourselves, we can look at Jesus, look at other people in a completely different way. And we can know that we are loved by God. We're loved forever, we're safe forever in God's love, because that's what we can see in Jesus. And that's why Bad Friday, this day this horrible thing happened, is called Good Friday. And we need to put our right glasses on, if you like, and see things and understand things properly. And that centurion, he was the first to see it. Surely, he said, this is the Son of God, God's beloved Son. And that means that we know, each of us, how loved we are, how precious we are in God's sight, that he was prepared to do all that for us, because he loves us so much.